Hi, my name is Habiba and welcome to my 3-year natural hair journey. I will be sharing styles, tips, and tricks to slay and grow your hair long and healthy. So, lots of pictures coming, lots of videos. Stay tuned, it should be fun. That's me and my father. I was about 10 years old with relaxed hair already. That's me and my daughter, Miriam. I wanted her to see that natural hair was an option and that she could be proud and wear her hair beautifully.
First of all, let's look at
That's me looking a hot mess back in 2015, right after I had cut off my hair and I still had some straggly, relaxed ends.
First part of the transformation, natural hair. And I'm sorry, it doesn't look cute, but it's a start. I've cut off my hair and I'm growing it back naturally, and I might wear some protective styles. I have very thick hair, and this part of me I actually love. I actually like my hair. Sometimes I want it long, sometimes I want it big and curly, but right now this is okay. Washed 4B, 4A hair, maybe a little bit more 4B than 4A.
And starting to learn how to take care of it.
And I haven't done anything but wash it. There's no conditioner on it. I have a lot of shrinkage. Look at this. Boop.
And this is the same day I believe I had just blown it out. Just trying to get some length. So this is about 1.5 years after I started my natural hair journey. This is how I would wear it to work occasionally, just in a simple puff. And again, I lived in a small town where it wasn't easy to find someone to relax my hair. So that's why I decided to do this. This is about 2 years into my natural hair journey. And this is 3 years into my natural hair journey. So that was a quick synopsis. I'm going to show you all these styles that I wore. Okay, that's me as a physician. Well, I am a medical doctor. And yep, I'm not a stylist. I'm a medical doctor who happens to be a hair enthusiast and obsessed with hair. Clip-ins, weaves, protective styles. Those were my friends. So this is in my home, in my bedroom. I had just finished putting some clip-ins and I was pretty pleased with myself. So girls, ladies, learn to do your own hair. This is me with some tracks. I was sewing in 2 tracks together and adding clips, and it's so easy to just sew them together, add the clips, and you're good to go. You just go ahead, sew them together, put them on the back of your head, and you're good. So I had cornrowed my hair first, and that's what I'm doing there. And then I go ahead and I put on several layers, about 3 or 4 layers of tracks clipped in, and I could take them off at night. I would also leave a layer of my own hair that I would 2-strand, undo the layer, and then put it to cover over the tracks. And that's how I would get a very natural, flawless look. So this is how I wore my hair to work most of the time, because it was really a challenge for me to adjust to super short hair. I was used to long hair, and I feel like with my round face, I kind of look better with longish hair. So I would wear hair that was textured to resemble my hair, and that's Marley hair brushed out. Looking a little crazy there, but you know. And this is, believe it or not, a wig I made myself, and it looked really beautiful, I thought. So I'm just going to show you how I made this wig, and this is not a tutorial, but just a quick, quick look at how I made this. And you needed a wig cap. It's so cool when you can do your own hair.
So here's my closure from the beauty store, and this was only about $30-something, and I went ahead and I plucked the hairs from the parting to make it a little bit more realistic, because when the closure is too perfect, it looks fake to me. And so I've already, like I said, plucked the hair, trying not to pluck too much. And this is actually, I believe, natural unprocessed Brazilian hair, and this is my first time using a closure, so I can't wait to see how this works. So I have positioned my closure on my head on top, directly on top of the dome cap, which is on my head really snug. I love how tight it feels. This is not going anywhere. So I have my duck pins, and I've used this to secure the closure in place. Okay, so now I have my shower caps. I'm going to put this on under my dome cap, which, as you can see, I've already outlined where my closure is going to sit. So I'll take this off and put on the shower caps and put on the dome cap back on to protect my hair from any glue.
And remember, I'm not a stylist. I'm just a physician who's hair obsessed. This is my little stash of hair, and I know, ladies, we all have this. If you're into wigs or weaves, we all have that little stash that we keep. So these are wefts that have already been used, and I wash them, detangle them, condition them, and then I kind of select textures that blend or match my own hair. So these are mostly relaxed straight or Brazilian straight type hair. And here I'm applying some glue onto the weft because I didn't feel like sewing at the time.
Glued into the back. Okay, can you see? And I've pressed that on my dome cap, and the glue dries on really fast. So it's been about an hour and a half. I put in all the tracks that I'm going to, and now we're ready for the lace closure on this part of the wig cap. So I'm going to take the wig off, and then I'm going to put it on the foam head and sew on the partial. So next time you see me, I should have it all done, and then I'll be ready to flat iron. Alright, so I've positioned my closure onto the top where my leave out would normally be. It's right here, and there's the part, you see. So now I'm just going to sew the closure tightly.
And that's the finished look. I was really feeling myself. Look how I got those edges blended and laid. You know, you just need a little bit of edge control. I had never used a closure before. I always have my own leave out when I do a sew-in, but this time I thought, why not experiment? And I really liked how it turned out. And again, I will leave the link to the actual video so you can watch it in full. This here, I'm trying to show you my leave out for another wig I made with a leave out. So this wig I handmade, and that was also fun. So my hair is braided back, it's thick, so I had to do it in 2 layers. And this is the final look. This was actually beauty store hair. Can you believe that? I was feeling really Hollywood here. So I do have a leave out, which required me to use a flat iron, a heat basically, to blend this Brazilian hair with my hair. So I loved this wig, except I did not like having to put heat on my hair. But oh well, for that day, she was feeling real bomb. And so you don't have to spend tons of money. I think this hair cost me a little over $100 to $200 in the beauty shop. This was not, you know, high end. It was just nice hair. And it did last a long time. So check out your beauty store. And you never know what options are available if you're in a... Okay, so this is where the hot mess starts.
Done. I don't know how many more left to go, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Finally done.
Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss.
I don't even want to tell you what time it is right now. Kenton's asleep. The kids are asleep. Actually, Kareem and Mariam are still watching videos. I'm exhausted. This natural hair journey thing is no joke. I got my twists. Alright, I thought I was done, but I decided to get the smart idea of wrapping the ends of my 2-strand twist or flat twist with some wool that I found, hoping that it will stretch the ends of my hair so that tomorrow I might have a little bit more body and a little bit more length, because the hair products kind of made it a little bit damp. So anyway, she is not crazy. A little bit eccentric.
Okay, that was the final look, and I had a wedding to go to, so that was clearly a fail.
The tiger got
Another
you.
fail. This is a wig I made myself, and in the middle of the night woke up my
Yeah, turn around
husband
right there.
to
Look
see
at that.
this hot mess. Walk of shame. But I feel like I should be doing a fucking walk of shame. Excuse my language. That was actually
Holy
nice hair
shit,
from
it's 4 in the
Mercy's Hair
morning?
Extensions, I
Such a
believe.
retard. Well, it's not even, it's like this cheap wig cap. And it's just like lightly sitting on my hair. You know what? So let me take this shit off.
Whoa! Whoa! Alright. Good night, folks. Holy shit.
So this is around the time where I started to get really good with protective styles. This is actually crochet. You've got to check out my videos on Hair by Habibia. This is Marley hair. This is another crochet style. You know, nobody thought this wasn't my hair. Crochet style Marley hair when manipulated can really look like type 4 hair. It's amazing. And this is it brushed out. So yep, you have your own hairline out. This is Afri Natural Hair. This is another brand of hair that's really inexpensive. This is some braiding hair. I was feeling really Afrocentric. These are some braids that I got from the beauty shop. These are actually crochet braids. This is some more Marley hair. Really natural looking. Loved it. Again, feeling like Zulu Princess Warrior. I don't know. And here channeling my African diva. And this is another updo with some braiding hair. Ladies, have fun. It's your head. Some more braids. So these are all protective styles that I wore and grew my hair with very little tension on my scalp or on my hairline. So, you know, I really hate when I see people with, loss of hair in the front. So you really got to be careful. You don't want alopecia, traction alopecia. So have fun, but take care of your hair. Take care of it. Have fun. And this is all my hair. This is using flexi rods. This is a wig I made and cut myself. I really like the color. Feeling like a diva. What do you think? This is also crochet braids. Can you believe that? It looked uber, major natural. I loved it. So cheap. So cheap to do and easy to do crochet braids with Marley hair. You've got to check out my video again. This is basically faux locks that I did myself for my last birthday, and these are the same faux locks. And I was thinking I was rocking an Indian look or inspired by Indians. I love jewelry, love bracelets. I love this faux look. So I ran out of Marley hair. I did these twists myself. Obviously, there's nobody here to help me. And it looks kind of pretty, I think, but I ran out of hair. So I'm actually doing the top with just my natural hair. I was like, well, I have enough hair. It can just blend in with the ones that I did with Marley hair. And you really can't tell, can you? Like, really, look. So this is my hair. There's no extension in it. It's just gonna be a little bit shorter than the ones with Marley hair in there. But when it's all mixed up, you really shouldn't be able to tell. So I'm happy with how it looks because I got work tomorrow and she don't got time to mess around with hair. But I plan to, like, for completeness, I plan to get some more hair if I figure out. So this is the final look when I was done with the twist and got some more hair to add into my hair, and it really was a good style for work. This is all of my natural hair. I used flexi rods to get this sort of straightened, stretched look, and it was really nice and shiny and moisturized without any relaxer in my hair. And yeah, I was really feeling myself that day. Home with the family, taking a break from work. You know, have fun. That's what I'm talking about. Just have fun with your hair and take care of it. But also, I also wanted to remind you, sometimes take a break from all the products and the heat. And this is me rocking completely a natural hair. This is actually how I got ready for work. Just twists that have been moisturized, and sometimes I wore it in twist outs. So nice, fluffy, soft twist outs. No tension on my hair. And yeah, it was easy. Shea Moisture or the cream, that was one of my best friends. So we're going to talk a little bit about products here, any sort of oils. When it came to washing my hair, I always twisted it and washed it outside of the bathroom first and conditioned it, did most of the work. Then I would
jump into the shower and wash my hair properly. Right after a good wash. So fresh and so clean.
So learn to love shrinkage and learn to detangle your hair with your fingers. I really avoided combs most of the time. Really avoided combs. Never combed my hair while I was in its dry.
Right.
When your hair is dry and crusty, remember, water, natural hair loves water, especially warm water, or just go in the shower, turn on the shower and let the steam hit your hair. That was always the best way to get it detangled. Again, products, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Remember, that was me, 2015, year 1, and hopefully you will follow some of these tips that I've showed you or discussed. And this is me, year 3, 2018, decided to professionally straighten my hair. And basically, this is what my hair looks like now. So 3 years of natural hair, and this is what I have. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll subscribe, press like. Thank you so much.